In Spanish, it's orejas. In English, it's pig's ear. And in Portuguese, it's orelhas. Orelhas, pig's ear. Very nice. There you go.
Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarte a los ojos, verte junto a mi amor. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame.
So this is the beach in Lagos. My hostel is just up the road there. But I got here yesterday and I was so fucking tired, right? Up there. I was so tired I didn't bring down my fucking swimming costume or nothing. And then I came down here and I saw this. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I was so tired because I was in Portimao. And it was like that movie, The Cars They in Paris, where you could go there, but you couldn't leave on the buses. Like, it took me about 2 hours hanging around to get a bus out of there. So I arrived. This is Lagos, so tomorrow I'll be on the other side. So Lagos is just over this way, about a half an hour's walk I think. So I'm going over there tomorrow, and then I'll be on the train back to Faro. One night in Faro, and back to Ireland. So now we're going swimming. Let's go. There's a paddle board here, placed there. My guest house is up here. Nice place, nice beach. Kind of rural area. A campground here. And here I had food here last night, and guess what's sitting next to it? A sex shop. What goes on here, yeah? What goes on in this place? In paradise, in Lagos. So look at such a nice day. They brought slaves in here a couple of years ago, and they brought them up here to Europe's first slave market. So there's another history. And I wasn't lying on the beach walking in your tan. Let's go this way. Lagos. Sunflowers. They're out a bit early, aren't they? Fucking hell. They must be artificial. Or the weather here is that. So, watching a bit of the soccer. I came here this morning for coffee. And a toasted sandwich. 2 coffees, an espresso and americano, and a toast sandwich for €5. Not bad. So, but now the chef apparently has gone missing, so there's no food. But there's football, and there's beer, and they gave me some nuts. So how can you complain? All good. Look at all the fucking trophies and medals here. Must be hundreds here. They're proud people. Their team is everything. Their team is everything. So this is Plaza Infantiles, Infants Plaza. But check it out. This is Europe's first slave market. My God, It's a 1444, this was going. Was it Henry the Navigator? He figured out how to navigate to Africa. Gotta go to the maps there. Basically, if you look at where we are in Europe, we're on the corner of Europe, and it was basically South America is that way. And Africa, I don't know, ask Henry the Navigator. Anyway, look, imagine all the things that happened here. Just imagine, 1444, and they went to Brazil in 1500. We'll go tomorrow. 10 o'clock. I've been before actually. It's not very big. And I know people in Portugal don't really like talking about their history. It's not very good. But this is an interesting one. Right, so that's it. Let's go tomorrow. This is like the national dish in Portugal. It's called a bifana. It's a beef sandwich. And I'm going to put some piri piri, spicy. I'm going for a Thai massage after this. Excelente. The breakfast of champions. Sebastian guest house here, and I see it's named after Vasco da Gama. He is a very influential guy. I think quite brutal actually in Portuguese history. So one of the early explorers. Right, we head back this way looking for a Thai massage. So now I'm gonna go to the Chinese. Best value meal in town, for like $6.90 or something for the lunch menu. The guy back there asked me, did I have any money? I think I've seen him before, years ago. I said no. He goes, do you have any wheat? So he's flexible. He's flexible how he gets money. When I was in Portimao, there was a guy, everyone's offers you drugs by the beach, and the guy goes to me, how many grams? Come on, tell me, how many grams? I'm like, no. Tell me, how many grams? This is wild. Wild. Here's probably the safest place to swim actually, but it's rough. I leave it off. I'll go to Far tomorrow for 2 days. We'll do something there. Nice, huh? This is the scene anyway. I gotta find out the history of this place here. It's definitely, they were bringing slaves here in 1444, so it's definitely that old. The Spanish usually had these for like bringing the gold over, so I think there's a point here where the ships might come in. They might have unloaded slaves there or something, and the gold, whatever, and brought it into the castle over here. So, anyway, no swimming today. So I'm debating about going to all-you-can-eat sushi tonight. And if I don't go now, I never will. Check it out. This is the essence of fado. The woman, her husband's a sailor. She's at home. She misses him. So this is what it's all about. Fado. And they be singing about their husbands away at sea. And when they get back, it's all into business. Okay, let's watch the soccer that way. So this is the scene. Quite nice day actually. So I thought I might set it for a while and just people watch. There's not much going on, but it's not cold. It's quite nice. -4 in Ireland, I think. -4. So I was in a restaurant today called Crazy Chicken because the Japanese all-you-can-eat place was closed. And a woman maybe made me a dish called Portuguese meat or something like that. It was like chopped up potatoes, grilled or deep fried or something, and bits of meat on top of it with antipasto. Quite nice actually. And I was telling her I was going to pay, and I said, is it pay or run? And she goes, oh no running. And I was telling her about a guy I met in America how years ago. He went on a date with a girl and they finished the meal in Brazil, and he said, okay, now we run, and he ran off and she was running after him. That was their first date, so quite exciting. Anyway, she didn't think that was funny. Love, huh? Love. So today, I don't think this tourist season kind of starts in March, middle of March. So a lot of people here still think it's like winter, but it's starting soon, I think, and they're all getting ready for the tourists to come. Today we are going swimming, so that's what we're doing. Might try and find a coffee first, and then maybe a mista, which is a toasted sandwich. Mista e cafe. And then there's a boat going over about 11:20. So we get on that and go swimming. Yeah! I haven't seen it before, right? But they put the latitude, longitude. Of course, because they're They're freaking, they're Portuguese and they were navigators. Vasco da Gama. They probably raided Vasco da Gama. Nice restaurant. Nice stuff actually. And sandwiches and stuff. I recommend it. So this is the scene. Great camera work, of course. I don't know if I'll be getting out there. These waves are trickier than they look like, you know. It's tough getting out there. And if you're in trouble, you're fucked. So, yeah, might leave it off. Yeah, not great conditions for swimming. So, go for a walk. Let's do that. After my Thai massage, very good. It has to be sushi mondo. All you can eat sushi. Let's get at it. The bus is going over here in half an hour. So 6 on the radio this morning they were saying $6.70 for a takeaway coffee in Zurich. Here, €2. So one old woman was selling coffees for €1. All coffees for €1. That's what I like. Keep it up, old ladies. So on the way home, bus going over here in half an hour, back to the airport, back to real life.